Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I have my update for my Harry Potter project pan. So this is a prompt-based project pan that I created inspired by the world of Harry Potter. So I am working on 5 prompts at a time, rolling in different products from my collection, and I can set whatever goal I want for each of these products. So I have usage goals, pan goals, finish goals, etc. So I will be going through the products I have been working on for this past update, talking about my progress with them, and seeing if we are going to be rolling anything new in. So if that interests you, keep on watching. But before we get into it, if you would consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. I do a lot of eyeshadow palette content, specifically talking about my palettes, tutorials, and different panning projects. So if any of that interests you, definitely subscribe and we can get into today's update. So the product I have been working on the longest comes in from the prompt Azkaban, which is a product on the chopping block. So for that I rolled in my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. So this palette is on the chopping block because I have one pan left to hit in it, and once I get that pan I am planning on decluttering it out of my collection. So my goal for this is to hit pan on that final shade. So I have not done that quite yet, but there is such a good dip in this shade. I hope you guys can tell. I have reached for this one 7 times this past month. So that makes for a total of 15 uses within this project so far, and of course I have reached for it outside of this project as well. I am so close. I feel like I'm only a couple of uses away from getting pan in the shade, but I wasn't able to reach it quite yet, so this will be staying in. I am really excited to say that I got a little side pan on this cream shade up here. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but this is the first time I've hit side pan in a shade before, so I am really excited about that. That was another kind of side goal for me, so I am very excited that this palette is still getting some good use, some good love, and I really don't think it's going to be long before I hit pan on that shade. I just haven't been able to get there quite yet. So next up is the prompt Chocolate Frog, which is a brown product, and for that I rolled in my Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick. So this is just a really pretty nude lipstick here, and my goal is to use this one 5 times. It has been in for at least a couple of months, and I reached for it twice this past month, making for 3 total uses within this project, so I still have 2 more uses to go on this. This is very slow going, as you can probably tell. I am just not reaching for lip products all that often, and specifically lipsticks. If I'm going to be reaching for lip products at the moment, it's most likely going to be lip gloss, but as of right now, I'm just kind of throwing on some lip balm and calling it good when I go out, just because my lips have been so dry. So it's going to take some more dedication to get this one rolled out, but I do only have 2 more uses, so hopefully before the end of the year I can get this one rolled out. So the next prompt is Felix Felicis, and this is a product you think you can pan or finish. So for that I rolled in my Hot Topic Winnie the Pooh Halloween palette, and I have been working on panning the shade Piglet. So Piglet is this shade up here, and I have not reached my goal quite yet. I feel like I'm getting really close in this one as well. I was really hoping I would get at least one of my pan goals this month, but not quite there yet. I reached for this one 4 times this past month for a total of 7 uses within this project. So I definitely still have some more work to do on this shade to get pan, but there is a nice dip forming in this shade, and I am getting closer each use, so I am hoping that soon I will be able to get pan on this shade. Again, I'm hoping before the end of the year I can get some good rollouts on these products. So I'm just going to have to keep working away at this. This is a really easy shade to use. It's a nice everyday lid shade, so I have no issue continuing to reach for it. I was really hoping for that pan. So the next prompt up is Bellatrix, which is a wild or out there product, and for that I rolled in one of my blushes from my I Heart Revolution Tangled palette. So I decided to just really commit and go for it and roll in Live Your Dream over here. If you know me, if you've heard me talk before, you know I am not a big blush person, and so this one was really intimidating for me. I am someone who goes for the lightest possible blush that I can find, and this one is definitely out there for me. So my goal is to use this one 5 times, and I am happy to say I did complete that goal. There's going to be no visible progress in the shade. I was very, very lightly tapping my brush in and then putting it on my cheeks, and honestly, I liked it more than I thought I was going to. It would take me years to even come close to showing progress on this shade just with how little I'm using at a time, but I definitely liked it more than I thought I was going to. I was able to just lightly tap my brush in, brush it along my cheeks, and kind of work on blending it a little bit, so it definitely wasn't this bright on my face. I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would, and I'm really happy that I did roll this one into this project. That is definitely what this project is for, getting use out of shades and products that you might not normally reach for. So I was really happy about this one, and we do get a rollout, so that is super exciting. Alright, then the final prompt was Ron, which is a product you would recommend to a friend, and for that I rolled in my Mockingbird Cosmetics Ghost Highlighter. So this is just the cutest little ghosty highlighter. I bought this right around Halloween, and I'm so happy I did. I think it is so good. You do not need a lot of this product at all to show up really nicely on the skin. So my goal with this one was to use it 10 times, and I have reached for it 7 times total, so it will be staying in, but I am so excited to continue working on this. I think you can probably tell some brush marks in the top of the pan there, a little bit of disturbance. There's no sort of dip or anything. I haven't used it enough for that, but I absolutely love this highlighter. I would recommend it so much. I think it's so gorgeous, and I do have a few more uses on it for this project, but I will continue reaching for it on my own after this gets rolled out as well. This is just a product I have really been enjoying lately. So those are all of the products I have had in for this past month, and that means we do have one rollout. Not as many as I was hoping for, but it's better than nothing. So I have my Tiny Decisions wheel pulled up here with all of the prompts in it, and I can roll in any of the prompts regardless of if they have been in or not. I just need to choose a new product or a new goal for the product that I end up rolling in. So we will go ahead and roll in one of these. So Hogwarts Letter is a product with your favorite packaging. This is the first time I've rolled this prompt in, so I'm super excited. So I am going to go find a product to fit this and be right back to share it. Alright, so for this new prompt, Hogwarts Letter, a product with your favorite packaging, I was gonna roll in another eyeshadow and do another pan goal, but I feel like I'm working on enough eyeshadow at the moment, and I found another product that fits this prompt. So I'm going to be rolling in my Rude Cosmetics Peanuts Face Palette. This is just an absolutely adorable collection that Rude Cosmetics came out with, and I do have an affiliate link with Rude Cosmetics if you are interested in checking anything out. No pressure to use it, but you can use my code JJBeauty for 15% off if you are interested. It's always linked in my description box. in case you want to go check that out. But this face palette is so cute. It is the one product from this collab that I knew I wanted to get so badly. I picked up a few other products as well, but I was so drawn to this palette. I think it's so cute. So there are 4 little shades in here, a highlighter, 2 blushes, and then a contour shade. And we get the little Snoopy up here. Absolutely adorable. So my goal with this one is to use every shade in this palette 3 times. I think that will be a good goal for me to set. I'll get use out of all of the shades in here, and I am really excited to reach into this palette and get a little bit more use on it. So I'm super excited about this one. So here are all of the products I will be working on for the next month. I am definitely hoping for a few rollouts from this set. I think it will take a little bit of dedicated use, but honestly, I could see all of these being a potential for a rollout. So definitely going to keep working on each of these products and just getting as much use on them as I can. So let me know what you guys thought of this project, what you think I could reach in terms of goals for next update. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!